Hi guys, don't forget to click the subscribe button as well as the bell notification, and don't forget to give the video the thumbs up. Okay guys, so today we're going to make some tamarind sauce, and so I'm just going to pick one of these bird peppers in order to put in my tamarind sauce. And I'm also going to pick what is called shadow beni as well in order to put in my tamarind sauce as well. So let's just come here and get some of the shadow beni. So as you can see, my garden needs weeding, but this here is called shadow beni. So I'm just going to pick about four leaves of the shadow beni. Get one more. This is a nice big one here. All right, so here I have my shadow beni. Okay guys, so like I said, today we're going to make some tamarind sauce. So this is how the tamarind looks like. This is a shell here, and you have to crack it, and inside is where the fruit is. So this is what you call tamarind. Now if you're interested in seeing how the tree looks, I will show you how a tamarind tree looks like. Okay guys, so this is how the tamarind tree looks like. This tree here is a tamarind tree. So if I can come a little closer and just show you how the leaves look like. So these are the leaves for the tamarind tree. And if you look there carefully, you can see it has some, well, actually I see one here, right there. That's a tamarind there, but obviously the birds picked at it. But this is how the tamarind tree looks like. And those little flowers there that you can see, that's the flowers for the tamarind. All right, so as you can see, the tamarind tree grows pretty big, and that's how it looks like. Okay guys, so today we're going to make some tamarind sauce, and these are the ingredients that we're going to use in order to make our tamarind sauce. So here I have some sweet tamarind that I bought in the box. So we're going to use this sweet tamarind here, about 1 teaspoon of salt. Now because this is sweet tamarind, I'm just going to use about 1/3 cup of sugar. So you would use sugar to taste, according to, because some of the tamarind that you might get is a bit sour, or some of them is very sour. Use sugar to taste. I'm also going to use 2 cloves of garlic, 4 leaves of the shadow beni that I picked from my garden. I'm just going to use 1 bird pepper because we can't have it too spicy, at least for my family. If you want it more spicy, you can add more pepper. And then I'm going to add about 3 spring onions. Now something else you can add to it, but I am not going to add to mine, is just pure onion. That's another ingredient that you can add to it as well. So what we're going to do, I have a pot in the back there with 2.5 cups of water. I'm going to put my tamarind in that, and then I'm going to bring it up to boil. I'm going to boil it for about 10 minutes. and then I'm going to leave it to cool. I'm going to smash the pulp and the seeds, and I'm going to remove the seeds from it, and then we would get to the next step where we will add all these seasonings to it with the salt and the sugar. And we're going to cook that for a few more minutes again. If we need to add more water, we will do that. And then at the end, I'm going to add it to my blender to blend, and then our tamarind sauce would be completed. So let's get to boiling the tamarind. Okay, so as our tamarind comes up to boil, we want to take a spoon and crush it like this, because what we want to do is get the pulp and the seeds to come off of it. So this probably has to go more than 10 minutes because I'm still waiting for it to come up to boil. So only when you get it up to boil, then you will start timing your 10 minutes. And then you will turn it off after, just leave it to sit for, like I said, until it cools, so that you can then put your hand in and remove all of the seeds. So we just let this come up to boil, and I will continually be smashing it like this until we finish this process. Okay guys, so I'm now going to turn off my fire, and I'm going to allow this to cool so that I can remove the seeds from my tamarind sauce. Okay guys, so we're going to take our washed hands and remove all the seeds from our tamarind. Okay, so I'll just remove all the seeds and then I'll be back. Now that we have removed all our seeds from the tamarind, we're now going to, what I'm going to do, I'm going to strain it. So I'm just going to press it here. Came across another seed. Alright, I think that's it there. So we're just going to discard this. Okay, so now that we have this, we're going to pour it back into our pot, and we're going to head back over to the stove. Okay, so we have put our tamarind sauce back on the stove here, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a half cup more water to it to help just to thin it out a bit. And at this point, we're going to add in all our seasonings. So let's just remove this pulp here. So we're going to add in our teaspoon of salt. We're going to add in our green onions, our pepper, and our shadow benny, and our garlic. And we're also going to add in our sugar. Now I'm going to taste to see if I would need to add any more sugar, but for the time being I'm just going to put this amount, and if I need to add more, well then I would just add more. So we're just going to cook this for a few minutes just to get all the flavors to incorporate together. Okay, so now that our sauce has thickened up a bit, we're now going to turn off the fire and we're going to allow this to cool, and then we're going to put it in our blender and blend, and then our sauce will be ready. Okay guys, so now that our tamarind sauce has cooled, we're going to add it to our blender, and then we're going to blend everything together. So there you have it, folks, our tamarind sauce. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.